Hi everyone, and welcome back to Classroom Unbound. And for those of you who may be new to my channel, I'm Ellen. I'm a homeschooling mom of an 8, 7, and 5-year-old. I talk mostly about secular homeschool, being a military spouse, and planning and trips. Today I will be talking about our summer 2019 homeschool plan. So the thing that has consumed most of my time and energy over the past couple of months is preparing for another move. So if you have been following us for a while, you know that last summer we moved from Montana to South Korea, and this summer we'll be moving from South Korea to Germany. So we're really excited about this move, mostly because both my husband and my family are part German. Both of our mothers are German, so we do have family there. I also lived there from age 6 to almost 15, so I'm familiar with the country and the culture, and I'm excited to expose my children to that. I'm also excited because we got to spend the last year in Asia, and now we get to go to Europe. So my children can experience America, Asia, and now Europe, and then we can compare and contrast the different cultures and experiences, and I'm really looking forward to those conversations. So in preparing for our move, I am also trying to make the most out of our time left in Korea. We've spent the last year touring and exploring the peninsula and also taking trips. So we went to Thailand, China, we'll be going to Japan next month before kind of on our way to Germany. We would go one way and then the other. But trip planning has taken a lot of my time in addition to planning a move. During the past year, we also made a trip to Ohio to visit with my parents and get in some grandparent time. And during my time there, I was able to go to the Great Homeschool Convention, which was an interesting experience, especially from the secular homeschool point of view. But I'm glad that I got the opportunity to go. So as far as homeschool plans for the summer, mostly again, we'll be traveling and exploring and really just having that firsthand experience instead of just reading things from a book. I think you take something different out of having an experience instead of just reading about one in a book. So we'll be doing mostly South Korea this month and then Japan next month with Germany in August. So we mostly homeschool year-round, basically. This summer and last summer, it's a little bit different because we moved both times and we don't have access to our stuff for 6 to 8 weeks. So we'll be taking kind of a break during part of the summer while homeschooling the rest. So for the month of June, we'll be finishing up the curriculum that we started for the 2018-2019 school year. And then starting in July, we'll be taking a more relaxed approach to homeschooling, but I'm still a stickler for having math and reading constantly, so there is no summer slide, and I'm reteaching things basically again in the fall. So July, August will be our break, but we'll still be working on math and reading for sure. So as we finish up our curriculum in June, I will be taking notes on what worked, what didn't work, and then using the rest of this month as well to plan out our 2019-2020 school year. So at that time in the fall, I will have a 3rd grader, a 2nd grader, and a kindergartner if they were in public school. But they are varying levels. So for instance, my oldest, his reading level is higher, much higher than his writing level. So I will get curriculum for them that is appropriate for their level. I'm also more of an eclectic homeschooler, so I don't just buy one box set. I kind of like to mix and match. So I'll really be taking a lot of time throughout the rest of the month of June to decide on what we want to use in the fall. So like I said, we will be moving in July, and so July and August we will be staying in 4 different hotels in 3 different countries. So what we have will have to be light. I don't like to travel heavy, so the things that I have decided to use for July and August have to be very portable, and we will be taking a very minimalistic approach to our summer school this summer. So my main goals for the summer are to enjoy our experiences traveling as much as possible. learn to have an appreciation for different cultures and interact with different people, and of course trying different foods, which my kids are pretty open to. So that's my main goal for our summer learning. The individual plans that I have for my children are mostly for reading and math. So for my 8-year-old, I would like for him to get faster with his math drills. So multiplication and division are what he needs to work on being able to recall quickly. I will be taking along flashcards with us that we can use on the train or on the bus, just anytime we have idle time that we need to fill up with something. I have a bachelor's degree in math, and I really find value in being able to quickly answer those basic math facts. It really helps you in the long run be able to answer them quickly. I do also find value in knowing the why behind math problems, but there is definitely value in being able to quickly recall the basic math facts. So that is something that we do focus on. So for him, it'll be the multiplication and division, and then for my 7-year-old, we'll be doing addition and subtraction. So my main goals for my 5-year-old is to practice counting from 0 to 100, also identifying the numbers that she sees, and then additionally we do basic math facts, but with her it's more of a living math approach. So for instance, if we have cookies and I say we have 3 cookies and someone gave us 4 more, how many do we have? Just more of a natural approach to the math for now, so she can connect the reasoning behind the math and how it connects with the real world. Resources I'll be using for math for the summer are Monster Math, which is an app on the iPad. I am not sure if it's available on Android, but for sure on the iPad. So my children will be using that in addition to Khan Academy, and that is free. So I have Khan Academy downloaded on each of their iPads, and then I can view their progress on my own computer and then just see how they're going. I like that Khan Academy takes a mastery level approach to learning math, so the student can start at their varying levels but then also continue on only after mastering each level before. So with math, I like to think of it as building a house. If you have a cracked foundation, the rest of the house will crumble. So those beginning math concepts you really have to learn to mastery in order to be able to do more difficult math later on in life. And with Khan Academy, they do have the parent site where you can watch their progress and see what they're struggling with, what you may need to reteach or go over with a little bit more. So my individual goals for reading this summer are for my 8-year-old to just continue his love of reading and read as many books as he really wants to this summer. For my 7-year-old, we are going to be reviewing some phonics concepts and continuing our practice of reading. And then for my 5-year-old, I really want her to work on letter recognition and letter sounds over the summer. And then as a whole, we will continue reading. So we read together every day, every night. Some things that we'll be using are Kindle books. So those are portable, we can easily take those with us. Epic, the program, have those downloaded on the app, and that makes it really easy to still get in our picture books, especially while traveling. So I love that for travel especially. And then also Audible. So we listen to a lot of Audible books. Our latest favorites have been Harry Potter. My oldest really loves the narration on there and speaking with a British accent. He doesn't like when I do it, so he loves hearing it on the Audible version. We finished book 6 and now we're on book 7, so we'll finish that up throughout the summer as well. We will be participating in the DoD or Department of Defense summer reading program. The children will fill out reading logs. They get prizes for that. They also do have programs and activities over the summer, so we look forward to participating in those both in South Korea and in Germany. Really love those summer reading programs. And if you are near a library that has a summer reading program, I definitely suggest that you participate. Number one, because they are fun and enjoyable, and so they can continue having the summer reading program funding. Lastly, we'll be using the Brain Quest books for over the summer. And I got the kinder, first and third grade for my children, and this, in addition to the flashcards, will be the only physical things that we will be using over the summer. Everything else will mainly be electronic, and then experiences. I like these because they cover all the subjects over the school year, and my main plan with these are just to do a few pages each day, and mostly because I want my children to practice writing, continuing practicing writing over the summer, just because we are in summer and on vacation. I don't want them to not have that practice. What are your summer plans? Let me know in the comments down below. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.